Every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. I want to say it again for the single mother that you're trying to raise 1, 2, 3, 4 children, and it feels like you have no help, you have nobody to call on, and sometimes you're so close to losing your sanity. Every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. For the college student that you just took 18 hours this semester and now it's finals time, and you're trying to be godly in a godless society, every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. For the individual who's having a health challenge and you don't want to see another doctor, and you don't want to spend a night in another hospital bed, you want to sleep in the comfort and warmth of your own bed, I encourage you, every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. For the married couple that it seems as soon as you feel as though y'all are getting ahead, a financial surprise happened. Alternator breaks, oops, I'm pregnant, trip to the ER, every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. For the lady that's been waiting and waiting, and now you're starting to question, am I the problem? Or maybe this is not God's plan for my life. And people begin to say, well, if you do this and if you start doing that, you've been to so many relationship conferences and singles conferences, you feel like you know all the material, and you begin to ask yourself, when is God going to answer my prayer? I encourage you, every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. For the individual who feels as though everybody's getting their prayer request answered except me. Except me, like, when is God's heavenly UPS gonna come down my street? They got married and he got the promotion and they got pregnant and she got the raise, and I just want to know, when is my miracle gonna come to my porch and my inbox? I encourage you, every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. And once the storm ceases, the thunder stops roaring, the lightning stops flashing, the wind stops blowing, you'll finally see that I had to go through that so that I can get to this. And the only way I could have gotten to this is I had to go through that. Maybe you're mislabeling your circumstance. Maybe you've confused bad weather as a bad season. They're not synonymous. In fact, the weather actually gets the most violent when your season is shifting to another season. So could it be your life is about to shift from winter to spring and you're mislabeling it? Maybe this is not a storm. This is watering. And if you want a life free from trials, free from storms, then you'll be free from watering. So therefore, you'll be a desert, a dry place, not yielding fruit, unproductive. Just maybe God allows you to go in the fire so that you can see the fourth man in the fire with you. So perhaps this is not a fireplace, it's a meeting place. I encourage you, you got 30 days left. Every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain. Change your perspective. Maybe this is not a storm, it's watering. You feel like God has you on the back burner, at least you're on fire. Glass half full, glass half empty. Thank God that you got something to drink. Every storm cloud eventually runs out of rain.